Hello, friends, and welcome back to our latest installment of the Time Travel League of Baseball. This could be our final installment today, depending on the results. You see the story of the championship series so far. The Explorers have taken games 1, 4, and 5. The Wings took game 2 and game 3 in blowout fashion, 20-5. But now the Wings trail 3-2 as the series heads back to Yankee Stadium, old Yankee Stadium, for the possibly the final game. If the Explorers win, and if the Wings win, we go to a game 7. So we will set the scene here at old Yankee Stadium. It will be Robin Roberts against Dave McNally. And let me see who I want to put in. Yeah, we'll put Eddie Matthews in. Move him to the 6 hole. Move Hodges to 7 and Banks to 8. Let's see what the opponents are doing. And it's their typical lineup. Although Greg Jeffries is going to play third base today. An interesting decision. The Explorers are basically a 60s team. The Wings are a 50s team. And the Explorers feeling really cocky to be putting a third baseman with a 3 rating in there. But let's see what happens, shall we?
Pitching for Wings, Robin Roberts.
So it's Robin Roberts and Dave McNally, the Game 6 starters. And I imagine Roberts has a quick hook because if the Wings lose this game, they're eliminated. And the Explorers will be champions. So Greg Jeffries will step in, and we'll get to the lineups and the pitching story here in just a moment. Jeffries, this is his first playoff at bat. And Roberts is going to deal to him. Fox to Hodges for the first out. 58 degrees, clear skies, wind right to left at 5. So let's show you the lineups. Starting with the Explorers. Jeffries playing third base. That was an interesting decision. Mazeroski, Robinson, Mays, McCovey, Ramirez, Clemente, Machado, and Elston Howard. And the pitcher will be Robin Roberts, and Manny is the DH. The defense for the Wings, Musial, Mantle, and Aaron. Beltre, Banks, Fox, and Hodges. Del Crandall resuming his occasional role of playing catcher, filling in for Yogi Berra, and Robin Roberts is your pitcher. Now let's show you the story on Robin Roberts before we get to our next at bat. 2-0 in the playoffs, an ERA of 104, can go 145 pitches, and so could Dave McNally. And this will be his third playoff start. He has won his first 2. And against these very Explorers in game 2, he struck out 10 and won the game over 8 innings, only allowing 2 runs. So Bill Mazeroski up, 13 for 49, 265, a double, a triple, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Not really in there for his bat, but in there for his glove, and Roberts strikes him out. That is 12 strikeouts for Roberts. And that's going to bring up Frank Robinson, who's hitting .261, 12 of 46, 7 runs scored, 3 doubles, a triple, a home run, 5 runs batted in, 6 walks, an OPS at .793. And Banks charging, and that's going to be an infield single for Frank Robinson. Willie Mays up, 326, 14 for 43, 8 runs scored, 3 doubles, 3 triples, 2 home runs, 13 RBIs, and 4 stolen bases at OPS at 1086. And this is going to be a base hit to left center. Musial comes in to collect, and that allows Robinson to move to third. Willie McCovey, 7 for 48, won game 1 with a timely single in the 11th inning. He's hitting .146, 3 doubles, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, and has struck out 13 times in 48 at-bats. Runners at the corners, a 1-2 pitch goes to Hodges over to Roberts, slide retired.
Runs, 2 hits, no errors, Explorers 0, Wings coming to bat.
So we go
Pitching
to the
for
wings now.
Explorers,
Oh, I'm
2,
sorry.
McNally.
I'm going to keep doing that, aren't I? So let's show you the lineup for the wings. Fox, Beltray, and Aaron. Mantle, Musial, Matthews, Hodges, Banks, Crandall, McNally, the pitcher, who does not bat. And we'll show you the Explorer defense. Robinson, Mays, Clemente, Jeffries, Machado, Mazeroski, and McCovey. Howard catching and McNally pitching. Can go 145 pitches. And let's show you his story coming into today. According to this August 15, on a very warm day here in Lake County. This is his third start. Won the first start that he had, a 7-5 win over the Futurists, and a loss to the Wings more recently, a 2-3 loss. So you have the Game 2 starters meeting each other again in Game 6. Nellie Fox, 4-4-4. 444, 20 for 45, 7 runs scored, 2 doubles, a home run, 8 RBIs, and OPS at a killer 1024. This is a grounder to Mazeroski, so a second baseman hits it to the second baseman, and McCovey makes the catch for the first out. Adrian Beltre has seen limited playoff action, 5 for 16, 313, 2 runs, a homer, 3 RBIs, 2 doubles, OPS at 1014. Jeffries over to McCovey for the second out, bringing up Hank Aaron. 263, 10 for 38, 8 runs scored, 2 homers, 9 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, and OPS at 747. This is popped up, and it's going to be Jeffries making the catch.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Explorers 0, Wingtippers 0.
The Wingtippers, as they are sometimes called in New York. So both of these teams are era teams. All the 12 teams were era teams, but there are travelers, players from any era who could appear on these teams. And next year I'm just thinking about making it just era specific. Manny Ramirez is hitting 263, 10 for 38, 2 runs scored, 5 ribbies, and OPS at 616. Second inning of Game 6. And that was a passed ball. Crandall threw to Hodges to actually record the out after the strikeout. Roberto Clemente has seen limited action. 7 for 16, 438, 3 runs scored, 2 doubles, 2 triples, 3 RBIs, and OPS at 1284. And this is a sinking liner caught by Musial for the second out, bringing up Manny Machado, 186, 8 for 43. 3 runs scored, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, OPS 488. Has struck out 10 times in 43 at-bats. That's going off the wall, and Musial brings it in, but not before Machado got to second base. Elston Howard has improved his batting average, had a big day in Game 5. 194, 7 for 36, 4 runs scored, a homer, 2 RBIs, has struck out 10 times in 36 at-bats. He is the number 9 hitter. That's a base hit, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Machado will score, and Howard makes it all the way to third. So the Explorers get the first run. Take a 1-0 lead. We go back to the top of the order, and Craig Jeffries, who is 0 for 1. He's obviously a traveler. That's going to be a base hit just by Nellie Fox. That plates Howard, and the score now 2-0. Bill Mazeroski up 0 for 1 and a K. And this is going to be a pop-up to Gil Hodges, who's going to make the play.
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Explorers 2. Wings 0.
Mickey Mantle now stepping in, 9 for 35, 257, 7 runs scored, a double, 2 triples, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, a stolen base, and an OPS at 1052. Grounder third, Jeffries, McCovey out. Stan Musial is now 10 for 39, 256, 5 runs scored, 4 doubles, no home runs, 4 RBIs, OPS at 685. Grounder first, McCovey stepping on the bag unassisted. 2 outs now for Eddie Matthews. 152, 5 for 33, 6 runs scored, 1 double. 1 homer, 7 RBI, an OPS at 516, has struck out 10 in his 33 at-bats. And that's a line drive caught by Mazeroski. 6 up, 6 down for the Wings.
Explorers 2, Wings 0.
I imagine Roberts, if he gives up, say, another run, he's going to be heave-hoved out of this game. Frank Robinson is 1 for 1. This is a slow grounder to Ernie Banks, who throws to Gil Hodges for the first out. Willie Mays is 1 for 1. Sharp line drive right at Banks again. Second out. Willie McCovey is 0 for 1. Popped up. Nellie Fox looking like he will get it, and he does. Side retired.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Explorers 2, Wings 0.
Bottom of the third inning in Game 6. Gil Hodges trying to get something going for the Wings. He is 5 for 23. 5 runs scored, 1 homer, 1 RBI, OPS 628. This is going to be a base hit, the first of the game for the Wings. Bringing up Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks. Struggled in the regular season. He's hitting .257 in the postseason. 9 for 35, a double, a triple, a home run, 5 RBIs, 1 stolen base. Has struck out 7 on 35 at-bats. Mazeroski is going to get the out at first to McCovey. Moving Hodges to second, and Del Crandall, who has seen limited action, has played well in the playoffs. 5 of 9, 556, 2 runs scored, 2 doubles, and RBI OPS way up there at an astronomical 14-14. This is popped up. It's Robinson coming in towards center, making the grab for the second out. We go back to the top of the order, and the Wings are open for a hit out of Nellie Fox, who is 0 for 1 today. And he got it. Base hit. Well, watch Hodges. He scores 2-1. So Nellie Fox on board at first base with a single, an RBI single. And now Adrian Veltre will try to keep it alive. He is 0 for 1 today. This is hit hard to center, but Mays on his bicycle making the play.
No errors. Explorers 2, Wings 1.
So the Wings cut the lead in half as we start the 4th inning of Game 6. And how many historic Game 6s have there been in World Series play? Manny Ramirez, 0 for 1 and a K today. That is a walk. And Roberts is going to walk his first batter. He's given up 5 hits as well. Roberto Clemente is 0 for 1. This is going to be a base hit to right. Aaron scooping it up. Ramirez is held at second. Manny Machado 1 for 1 and a double. And that is K number 3 for Robin Roberts. Elston Howard 1 for 1. Up the middle. Banks got it. And he executes a double play. 6-4-3.
1 hit. No errors. Explorers 2. Wing Tippers 1.
So the Wings up again in the bottom of the 4th. Roberts is on 60 pitches. McNally is just on 30. He's been very efficient. And Hank Aaron 0 for 1 today. 10 for 39. 2 homers, 9 RBIs. Well, we told you that already earlier. His batting average now .256. This is smack to left field. Robinson giving chase. And just barely a home run for the Hammer. And Hammer and Hank has tied Game 6 of this championship series at 2 runs apiece. Mickey Mantle, now stepping in after that thunderbolt, is 0 for 1. Grounder third, Jeffries, McCovey, out. Number 1. Stan Musial, 0 for 1. McNally's going to stab that over to McCovey for the second out. And Eddie Matthews is 0 for 1. That's going to be by Mazeroski to his left as we see it from home plate. And Matthews aboard with a base hit. Gil Hodges, the Brooklyn Dodger, is 1 for 1. Now hitting .250 in the playoffs. Machado gets the force at second and decides retired.
2 hits, no errors. Explorers 2. Wings 2.
So, Greg Jeffries up again for the 3rd time. 1 for 2. in the playoffs and in this Game 6. Robin Roberts is going to deal. And maybe he has new life as Fox retrieves that grounder and goes to Gil Hodges with it. Bill Mazeroski is 0 for 2 in a K. Up the middle. And a nice shoe tip catch by Mickey Mantle for the second out. Bringing up Frank Robinson, who is 1 for 2. This is hit well to right center, off the wall. And Robinson in at third base with a triple, his second of the playoffs. Prime spot here for Willie Mays, who is 1 for 2. This is hit to center. Mantle gets that. And the Explorers put up a goose egg in the top of the fifth.
Explorers 2, Wings 2.
Ernie Banks leads off, bottom of the fifth of Game 6, 0 for 1. This is going to be a base hit. Robinson a little slow transferring it to his hand, to his non-glove hand. He throws the second, but Banks has his second double. Del Crandall is 0 for 1 today. Now hitting .500 for the playoffs. This is hit well to left. Robinson is looking, and that's gone. The Wings take a 4-2 lead in Game 6 in the bottom of the fifth. Del Crandall with a timely home run. Bringing up Nellie Fox. He is up for the third time today, 1 for 2 and an RBI. So the Wings have come up with 4 unanswered after the Explorers had that 2-0 lead in the top of the second. Adrian Beltre is 0 for 2. And Beltre now aboard with a walk. Sorry, I hit my microphone there. Hank Aaron, 1 for 2, hit the first home run and has an RBI. And they picked off Beltre. They picked off Beltre for the second out. You just saw it right there. No count on Hank Aaron. And Aaron aboard with a base on balls. That is 2 now for McNally. 6 for the playoffs. And Mickey Mantle is 0 for 2. And you got to wonder if Dave McNally is on borrowed time. Throw over the first. Aaron is back. And let's see. Yeah, we'll have Aaron try to steal second. And he gets in there. Worst case scenario, he's out, and we have Mantle leading off in the bottom of the sixth. Now the count 0-1 to the Mick. This is hit well to left, but Robinson's going to get to that, and that retires the side.
2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. Wings 4, Explorers 2.
Weather now down to 54 degrees. The winds have calmed down. Top of the sixth of Game 6. And Willie McCovey 0 for 2. If we do a Game 7, it will be tomorrow, Sunday, August 16. McCovey 0 for 2. The left-handed hitter is going to ground that to Hodges. Roberts covers first base. Roberts has recovered nicely since giving up 2 in the top of the second. He has pitched 3 scoreless innings since. And right now, Manny Ramirez is 0 for 1 with a walk and a K. And Roberts gives Ramirez 2 Ks now and 4 total for Roberts on this 6th game. Roberto Clemente 1 for 2. Hit well to right, but Aaron doesn't even really have to move. Side retired.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Wings 4. Explorers 2.
So if you have queued up to this point in the stream, if the Wings win, we have a Game 7 tomorrow, Sunday, August 16. If the Explorers come back and win, the series is over because they had the 3-2 lead coming in. Musial is 0 for 2, now hitting .244. He struggled in the playoffs, I would say. Jeffries, that's going to be close, and Musial's in there safely. Eddie Matthews is 1 for 2, the Milwaukee Brave. Looks at his first strikeout and McNally's first today. He has 9 total in 19 playoff innings. Gil Hodges is 1 for 2. The runner at first. It's going to be a tough play, but Frank Robinson gets to it. 2 outs now for Ernie Banks, Mr. Cub. who is 1 for 2 and a double today. And a stolen base attempt by
No
Musial
runs, 1
backfires.
hit, no errors, wings 4, explorers 2.
Manny Machado will lead off the top of the 7th. Roberts is still in there. 1 for 2 and a double and a strikeout. And now he's going to have a base hit, a single to his resume today to move to 2 for 3. Elston Howard, 1 for 2 and a triple. His playoff average is now up to 211. He also had an RBI, his third of the playoffs. And the Yankee great is going to have a base hit to center. Machado is going to move to third. Runners at the corners for Greg Jeffries. Top of the order again for the Explorers for the 4th time. He is 1 for 3. Grounder third. Beltre to Fox to get the force at second on Howard. They'll give up the run and make the score now 4 to 3. Bill Mazeroski is 0 for 3 with a K. Popped up, and Beltre looking like he gets to that, and he does. 2 outs. We have a little surprise for you after the top of the 7th is completed. As Frank Robinson is 2 for 3 with a triple. That's a foul ball. Count will stay 1 and 2 unless there are subsequent balls, which were not thrown. So count 1 and 2. Roberts at 101 pitches. Popped up. And Fox gets to that.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors, wings 4, explorers 3.
Now, due to whatever program error there isn't the take me out to the ball game music, so I thought I would call up my VLC media player and play it for you. Here we go. So there you see the story as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, Game 6, all hanging in the balance still. The Wings with a 4 to 3 lead, which if they hold on to, we have a Game 7 tomorrow. Both starters still in, McNally and Roberts. McNally on 78 pitches. And the lefty's going to take a look here at Ernie Banks, who comes up to bat again after the caught stealing by Musial in the prior inning. Banks 1 for 2 and a double. Hit well to left. Robinson is just looking, and that is gone. A home run for Mr. Cub. And it's now 5 to 3 Wings, and that's going to be it for McNally as Ron Peranoski comes in, another lefty.
Ron Peranoski.
Let's show you his story. This will be his 3rd appearance in the playoffs. His first 2 have been in the championship series. He got the 7-5 win against the Futurists. Actually, I take that back. Both of his appearances were in the semifinal series against the Futurists that went 7 games, and he picked up a save in the 7-5 win on September 21st. So this is his first appearance in 10 days. Temperatures continue to plummet. It's down to 49 degrees. As Del Crandall is up 1 for 2. He homered earlier, and he has 2 RBIs. This is up the middle, a base hit for Del Crandall. Always like to see the catchers contribute. Nellie Fox, 1 for 3 and an RBI. Crandall with a surprise stolen base. How do you like that? He's a 5 base runner. Sometimes you got to do the things that aren't so obvious. Nellie Fox, well, we told you his stats, 1 for 3 and an RBI. 4th time through the lineup for the Wings here in the bottom of the 7th. The count 0-1. This is going to be a base hit. Clemente scooping it up, and Crandall holds at third base, and wisely so. Runners at the corners, nobody out for Adrian Beltre. Now, Beltre is not a great bunter. A 2 But with runners at the corners and nobody out, we're not going to bunt. And that's a walk, and that was probably a good thing that he didn't bunt. Peronowski is already using up a good deal of his pitches, 20% of his limit gone. And what a situation here for the Wings as Hank Aaron is up, bases loaded, nobody out. And Aaron could pretty much put Game 6 in the win column with a good hit here. It's a walk. That'll be the next best thing. Crandall comes in to score, Fox to third, Beltre to second. And the conga line continues for the Wings. It is 6-3. And Mickey Mantle could get the coup de grace here. He is 0 for 3. That's K number 1 for Peronowski. 4.33 ERA in the playoffs. He has walked 4, struck out 3, and his whip is 2,100, which I won't be around to see. Stan Musial, 1 for 3. Bases loaded and 1 out. This is going to be popped up. And McCovey is watching it go foul. So maybe a break there for the Wings. 2-2 count, 1 out. That is K number 2. So maybe the Explorers will do good here to get out of the inning, only giving up 2. And Eddie Matthews 1 for 3 and a strikeout earlier. That's a walk, and that's another run forced in. Give an RBI to Matthews. And it's now 7-3. And if you're the Explorers, maybe you think about getting Peronowski out of there. He's needed 33 pitches, and he hasn't gotten out of the inning yet. Gil Hodges 1 for 3. Howard will talk it over with him. This is hit to left. Robinson looking. He's got it. Side retired.
3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Wings 7, Explorers 3.
So we go to the top of the 8th inning, Game 6. It is still a one-swing game. If the Explorers can load the bases. Willie Mays 1 for 3. Popped up, short right field, and Aaron makes the play. The Wings are now 5 outs away from a Game 7. Willie McCovey is 0 for 3. He's hitting 137 now in the playoffs, and he's aboard with a walk. Manny Ramirez 0 for 2. I think the bullpen is going to warm up here for the Wings in just a little bit. Grounder third. Line drive, actually. Line drive. Again, the depth perception not all that great here from our box. Here in Yankee Stadium, Beltre caught it at the shoe tips for the second out. Roberto Clemente is 1 for 3. That is also a line drive out to Beltre.
No hits, no errors. Wings 7, Explorers 3.
So 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Explorers. 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Wings. An error-free game so far. The Explorers have left 7 on, and the Wings 6. Banks, 2 for 3. Oh, it hit him. Right in the breadbasket. And you wonder about the intent of that as Banks saunters over to first base. Del Crandall, 2 for 3, a homer, and 2 RBI. Hit well to left. Robinson looking like he's going to get to it, and he does. Banks holds at first base. 5th time through the lineup for the Wings. Nellie Fox is 2 for 4 and an RBI. Grounder, first base. Oh! Confusion, a malfunction at the junction between McCovey and Peronowski, allowing Fox to get to first base unscathed, and that moves Banks to second. Adrian Beltre is 0 for 2 and 2 walks. Hit the center. We watch Mays making the grab. We'll watch Banks. He will hold at second. Hank Aaron is 1 for 2, 2 walks, a homer, and 2 RBIs. Could he get a second home run here? No, it's a base hit, though, and Banks scores off of it. RBI single for Hank Aaron, and it's now a 2-swing game at 8-3. Mickey Mantle is 0 for 4 today. Let's see if he keeps wearing the color. And that's a walk. Peronowski now with 4 walks. And do they get the hook for him? No, they're going to keep him in. He's at 53 pitches. He'll probably go over his expected limit of 55 here with Stan Musial up 1 for 4 and a K. And a foul tip moves the count to 0-2, or it stayed at 0-2. Up the middle, base hit, Fox scores, Aaron scores 10-3, and finally Peronowski is given the hook, and Mike Cuellar is going to come in.
For Explorers, Mike Cuellar.
Cuellar pitched 2 postseason innings, and this is only his 6th appearance, postseason and regular season. He appeared in that 20-5 debacle that the Explorers lost in Game 3. So Eddie Matthews is 1 for 3. I am thinking about going to a pinch hitter because Cuellar is a lefty. I'm looking at the numbers. It's going to be Yadier Molina coming in.
Pinch hitting for Wings, Yadier Molina.
He has not had a playoff at bat yet. Right-handed hitter against a left-handed pitcher. And it gets by Mazeroski. Mantle scores a timely pinch hit for Yadier Molina, and it's 11-3. Gil Hodges will hit for himself. He is 1 for 4. K number 1 for Cuellar ends the 8th.
Wings 11, Explorers 3.
So Molina will be the tentative DH if we come back to him, which with the score 11-3 in the 9th doesn't look likely. Manny Machado 2 for 3, a double and a K today. Roberts will stay in, foul ball. Likely go to distance unless he gets into deep trouble. And that's a K for Roberts, his 5th. He has gone 119 pitches. The likely winner today gave up 3 earned runs and probably will be on call for Game 7. Elston Howard, 2 for 3. A triple and an RBI, and he Ks. Greg Jeffries could be the last man for the Explorers. He is 1 for 4, 2 RBI. He walks. Walk number 3 surrendered by Roberts. Bill Mazeroski is 0 for 4 and a K. This is popped up. Mantle will catch it, and the Wings force a 7th game. 11-3 today. When they have won, they have usually won big, with the exception of Game 2.
The final score from Yankee Stadium, Wings 11, Explorers 3, Robin Roberts picks up the win, Dave McNally is the loser, Del Crandall hit home run number 1 on the season, Ernie Banks hit number 2, Hank Aaron hit number 3, time of the game, 2 hours, 36 minutes.
So we will have a Game 7 tomorrow for you. Probably recorded after the Rays game, so I'll probably record it at 5. Should be up by around 7. Well, one more day for this project of mine. It'll be the first project I have completed since 2022. But I've been honored to bring it to you. And then on Monday, we get back to the Elite 8 of the 76 NCAA basketball season, the tournament, the postseason tournament, which I made 48 teams. And then next week, we will restart the America 250 Super Season and do weekend play. Like Friday, we'll do the Friday, whatever the best Friday game was. And on Saturday, we'll do whatever the best Saturday game was. And we'll just keep going through the weeks that way. Till then, this has been Big Paulie. Godspeed and God bless. We will do it all again tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.